What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Truth versus Man show. I'm your host, Pastor Draco. Hey, look here. Thank you for tuning in tonight, man. It's Friday, man. Hey, I want to talk about death as we see it. Okay. Um, Lost my mom last night. You know, she got her wings, but hey, let me tell you something. She's in a better place. And I want to encourage each and every one of you that's going through something out there in life, man. A lot of people are going through stuff, and my heart go out to you. I know how you feel, but hey, I want to share something with you that was shared with me, that God shared with me, and He helped me to be able to prepare myself for last night. And I'm gonna tell you something. God would never forsake you, and God would never leave you, and God understands what you can handle and what you can't handle. Now, I want to share this testimony here with you to let you know something. Now, God allowed my mom to hang around to the point of time where that my faith built up, my faith level built up. So when she passed, I still feel it because that's my mom and I love her, but I was able to understand the will of God. See, we have to understand the will of God and understand how God operates. That will help us to be able to handle situations totally different than what we handle, how we handle the situations, okay, as I should say. Now, losing a loved one is real tough, but when you understand that we just passing through, it will help you to be able to understand death, not the way we see death. And death is for us to be present from the absent from the body, to be present with the Lord. That is a good thing, especially if your loved one is in pain and hurting. You don't want to see them like that. You want to see them in a better place. And one thing about it, God has prepared a place for each and every one of us. I want to go to John 14. Check this out, to give you an understanding that God has prepared a place for us. Check this out. This Jesus talking. John 14. All right. Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. My Father's house has many rooms. If that was not so, would I have told you that? I am going to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you may also be where I am. You know that that way, you know the way to that place where I'm going. John 14. He said he goes to prepare a place for us. And where is that place? That's heaven. He goes to prepare that place for us so we may also be there with him. Now, I don't know about you, but I know me now, personally, not from no one molding me or convincing me or nothing, from experience, real experience in life, that God is not a liar. God has showed me a number of times that he is there with me through every situation that I face. And I'm going to tell you something. This was a difficult situation for me to see my mom in hospice, right? And I couldn't do anything about it. I felt hopeless. But God had showed me how to let go and let God. See, a lot of people have heard that song, but do you really know what it means to let go and let God? I guarantee you a lot of you don't. So we cannot live based off of things that we hear. We have to apply those things to our life. And a lot of times God will put us in situations to allow us to understand the meanings and the terms of the word of God. So let go and let God. I heard the song and I heard the words, but I fully didn't understand the meaning of let go and let God until I had to sit there and watch my mom depart, and ain't nothing I could do about it. Every day I went down and seen her, and I tried to keep her encouraged the best I could by, praying with her and keeping it, just trying to uplift her spirits. But at the same time, I sat there and I seen my mom fading away, but I couldn't do nothing about it. So What could I do but what? Let go and let God. And at first, it was tough. It really was. It's real tough when you're dealing with a situation like that. But start taking the time to look at your circumstances in a totally different aspect of life. When God placed you in a situation, he doesn't place you in a situation to destroy you. He placed you in awkward situations to make you stronger, to make you a better person, to make you more of a believer, to give you more understanding of the word of God. So that is a blessing when you're faced with trials and tribulations. God is not going to place more on you than what you can't bear. Okay? So if you trust in God, trust and believe that God has your back 100% in life and in death. And trust also that when God and Jesus say that, they have a better place for you, a place that they have prepared for each and every one of us. Believe that it is so. Tell you something. I went in. I didn't get an opportunity to get down there before my mom passed away. And when I walked in, she landed in the bed with a smile on her face. What did you see, mama, that made you smile? That's encouraging, very encouraging, because I know that she seen something that had to be beautiful to the eyes, pleasing to the spirit. God was coming back to get his child, right? And bringing her home. So now I'm looking at what? A frame. Where is the thing, the being that was inside of this frame that knew who I was and that loved me and cared for me and supported me and cared for others and shared that love, right? Ecclesiastes 12:7. Read it, all right? Ecclesiastes 12:7. Make sure that you read that. And it says that the body, flesh, goes back to the dirt where it's from, and the spirit goes back to God because it belongs to God. So the flesh is here, and what belongs to God, just like we're speaking to you now through me, that is the spirit of what? The spirit of God. Without that spirit within me, what do you have? A frame, flesh, right? So that means that, well, why do the flesh go to the ground? Because the flesh doesn't belong to God. The spirit does. So where does the spirit go? Ask yourself that. If the spirit is not here anymore, where do it go? Now, Jesus said in John 14 that he prepares a place for us and he will come back and get us to take us to that place so we can be with him. And if he say that he would come back and get us, but the frame is here and the spirit not, that lets you know right there that the spirit belongs to God and the flesh belongs to the earth where it came from. Think about that. So be encouraged and know that God has a place for us outside of this place. We just passing through. We passing through. We was brought in the world to do a mission, and when we do the mission, we're supposed to impact lives, and when we impact lives, it's time to roll out. That's how it goes. Hey, look here. Thank you for tuning in to the Truth versus Man show. Hey, I love y'all. Stay focused, stay empowered, stay encouraged. Continue to keep trusting God every day, and always know no one is perfect, but we can work towards perfection. See y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace.